Yeah, rather than like doing.
Getting caught up in all this stuff.
Yeah.
Just put the condition on and watch. Just go, oh, yeah. It's like, I want to go there, there. And you just watch, And then as you watch, all the skills just get burnt into you, And you notice. It's like, it's not that you don't notice. Like I'll notice, oh shit, Marcus is getting through there. What? And I can readjust. Okay, I need to be sensing better. And now I feel like, no, he's not going to get through there now. I just turned off my sensing. Be the DJ.
Mind power. It is a good word for it. The state. I like that. It's not a. It's a mind.
It's a mind thing. It's your condition. It's your condition. It's got nothing to do with your physicality. Because the physical follows the mind. Without the mind, the physical wouldn't actually be standing. You know what I mean?
You sack of potatoes.
Exactly. Be the best potatoes.
I like what you said one time, which is very true. It's like often I think about doing something rather than sensing this. Do you know what I mean? Like I'll be thinking about sensing the body, and I'm like.
Exactly. You're thinking. So you're actually thinking through the state as opposed to being it. Sensing is a different thing to thinking. Syncing is a different. Sync, don't think, so to speak. So remember, we're doing fast, both attack, but just let the state flow. It's just flowing. It's flowing. And watch what happens. Tick, 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 tick. So then you got different dials, so we can start working on.
We need powder. We need some powder here or something.
I'm going to start cultivating the other parts of the state now, the elements.
How exciting.
I haven't done it for ages, but I was doing it in Cyprus because I was there for long enough for the students to get to a point where they should be working on it. Now I think, definitely. Because I find it, the good thing about adding an element to the state, for example, water, air, fire, is that it gives you a simple thing to concentrate on.
It gives you a framework.
That's it. You just concentrate on that, and then you go into that, but you've already got the state. So the state is expressing through that element as opposed to just trying to be the element before you have the state.
That's a good way to put
So you're getting at it?
Yeah. You're right. It has to be
you have to have it
like that. You have to have the state first.
If you go straight to, be like water, it's not going to be as easy. But you're at a level now where you can. And it's very simple. It's just cultivation. I've got several exercises where you can work on cultivation.
Sick.
I think it's time. Definitely some good stuff to work on while you're away.
That's sick. I'll spread the message.
The basics of it is, if I just give you the color framework in seeing, is sky blue.
Sky blue light.
Water. See the sky blue and flow the sky blue, that's water. Ether, air, energy, purple. Violet, purple, Yeah, exactly like that. And just violet. It feels different, And over time, like I can sense the different sensation of each one in myself. Fire, red. Pretty obvious, right? And all you need to do is just play around with those three when you do your form and your state training, your looks out, and just observe the difference,
See what happens. Oh wow.
This one's fire. Fire feels more like this. If I had to demonstrate like this, it's like this. Water's more like this. Ether's more like this. If I had to give a physical expression. But anyway, that's another level. That's not even today's session. Thank you. All right, time. Okay, so that's everything from the sticking hands frameworks. We went through all the different pieces, rolling ball, single sticking hands, application of structure, the actual underlying method. Every part of it, both single sticking hands, rolling ball, luksao, balance control, sparring slow, sparring fast, and all the sub-frameworks from each piece, all of them are about the application of state. Who would have thought, right? You're trying to bring the state into everything, right? So the number one thing to work on is state. Remember that. Oftentimes we can get caught up in distractions and fancy shiny objects like, oh, this new latch and punch is exciting, or oh, I can control this person if I, pick my nose and rub it on them, or whatever. But just stay focused on state. So, in sticking hands, do we have any final questions before we round up that module? One last thing. the practice you do should be, if we're looking just at sticking hands, okay, you should be doing your forms, you know, at least once a day. When I say once, I mean once slowly, so half an hour, at least once a day. At best, you know, 10 times a day, yeah? As much as you can. So form is not negotiable. You have to do the form if you want to be great at Wing Chun. You know, my objective is to create over 5,000 Qigong level practitioners and up. You know, I'm not making that a secret because I want to spread the skill that he had. I want us all to get to where he was and be better as well so that we can pass on this art, right? You are not going to get there if you don't practice the state in the form. So make sure you do your form practice. Now, the next part is your luksao. The luksao adds to that. But the structure of your, luksao and qisao and sticking hands in general, the umbrella of sticking hands, the structure of that should be 80% slow, controlled development, 20% fast sparring. I know it's fun to spar, yeah, because you know I did pretty much 90% sparring in qisao for my first 5 years, but that's why I didn't develop as much as my next 3 months when I did just form for 3 months. So I did 5 years of sparring hard and fast, right? Got to a certain level, wasn't the best by any shot, you know. We did 3 months of slow form training and not even any luksao, just form slowly. Single leg, double leg form only for 3 months straight. Came back and I was pretty much untouchable by anyone at the academy. And I was like, holy shit, there's something to this Silentau state stuff, yeah? So, the ratios, make sure you do your form every day. And then with your sticking hands, your qisao, 80% should be slow luksao and cultivating your defensive shield. 20% you go apply. So you do the sparring, right? And then you notice, okay, what parts fucked up in my body? Where was I tense? Where was I getting knocked over? And then you go back to the drawing board and you work on that in your slow. Make sense?